Good morning, chat. Sorry, the rest of my hair's in a bun. No, it's in a bun. It's my birthday in 10 days. Wayo. It's my dad's birthday in 9 days. I'm going to go visit my dad today. Listen, chat. I spoke to social services today. Every time I smoke a cigarette, I need to shit. Why now? Why now? Oh my God, I need to go toilet. Frig. Gosh, it just, every time I smoke a cigarette, it makes me go to the toilet. I don't understand. Oh. Oh, sassy, you as well. Yeah, so obviously I don't know what took place last night. I don't know, like, I have my mum blocked on everything in it, so I don't know what she was saying about my sister. But when it comes to me, she was reading out a comment and she was addressing the comment and she was saying, she was trying to deliver the message to me. Do you understand? She's trying to deliver the message to me. Look, there's so many rumours going around. People are saying that when I come back to the UK, my child's going to be taken upon arrival. Now, it's you lot calling social services this morning for me. It's you lot calling them again this morning for me to report me again. Listen, number one, before I came out to Jamaica, and when the whole incident happened, or the comment that I made, or whatever, they called my phone, they spoke to me. Whatever they was given, they didn't know my side of the story. They only received a part of the footage. They didn't receive what took place, like how it all led up. So obviously I sent it to them on the 19th of September, I think it was. I can't remember what date. I think it was the 19th of September or whatever. That's when they called me. So that means the incident happened on the 18th and they called me the 19th. If I had an outstanding warrant and if my child wasn't allowed to leave the UK because there was an investigation going on, you really think I'll be able to leave the country? So to all you people talking about, oh, Renee, your child's going to be taken back when you get home, I literally just posted a screenshot on my TikTok of the social worker texting me. And I texted the social worker yesterday night. It was early hours in the UK, but it was late at night for me. And I asked her, like, apparently my child's going to be taken away when I come back. She said, that's not true. So all the things that you lot are hearing is false. I haven't got any investigation going on. The case has been closed. Everything has been dismissed. Yeah, everything has been dismissed and that. So there's nothing going on over there. So when it comes to social services, people just need to give it a rest now. You lot just keep threatening me with social services. Like, live life. You hear the birds chirping. You hear them. Just live life. I'm not even in the country and you lot are still picking up your phones and calling social services on me. Bloody hell, blind me, boy. It's crazy. And now I'm hearing that my mother was on live talking about Santara. Honestly, I don't know why my sister, she don't listen. I honestly don't know why she brought her kids over back there to that woman's house. I don't know why she did that. Look after your kids. Honestly, I don't know why. You know how Maureen is. You know how your mum is. Now social services are going to be on your ass because of Maureen's life. Why? Like, I don't understand. I just don't get it. It just doesn't make no form of sense. I don't understand because now it's like, At the end of the day, yeah, you're a grandma. Do you understand? You're a grandma. Why would you come on live and say certain things like that on your children? For her to be investigated. For why? I don't understand. Like, it's too much. Maybe they're lying because they are scared you not come back to the UK. If I don't come back to the UK, it's my choice. I don't have a warrant out. I'm not wanted. So if I don't want to come back, I don't want to come back. So I don't understand. Social services just getting acquainted with the whole family at this point. What does that mean? What does that word mean? And let me tell you something, chat. And let me try to say it in the nicest way possible. My sister knows exactly how my mum is. Marisha should never have brought those kids to her house. This is the same woman that wants to take your babies from you. This is the same woman that told you she's going to take your kids from you. Regardless if she's the grandmother or not, your children should not go to her house. And now she's on live. Now she's on live telling everybody about your parenting. Now she's on live discussing certain things that shouldn't be put on the media. Now social services has been contacted. All these things. For what, brother? Like, I don't understand. I literally wrote my sister a paragraph this morning and I said to her, why would you drop the kids to mum's house knowing what has happened in the past? I don't understand. People have called up to say the kids are screaming in the background. Maureen shouting at the kids. Maureen mentioned nappy. Like, I wasn't in the live, so I don't know. Do you understand what I'm saying? So if this is all true, then I don't know where my sister's gonna learn, and she's gonna have to learn the hard way. I was on Maureen's live the other day, and one of the kids was screaming for help, and she was just ranting about you and not helping the little child. So what else did she mention in the live? Because there's a live going around where she sent a message to me about when I return, my baby's going to be taken away from me or whatever. So what the hell was going on in that live? What was she saying about Moshe's kids? She said to leave the baby in Jamaica. First and foremost, if my child don't go nowhere that I'm not there. She said they had no nappies. Like, come on now. These are why are you, like, as a mum, as a mother, and this is your daughter that has 3 kids. This is why when I say to you, my child will never go around my mum, people think it's a joke. Do you understand? And I stand on what I say. Miracle will not have a relationship with her grandmother until she reaches the age where she wants to have one. And that's just me protecting my baby. So if people can't understand that, that's between you and God. That ain't got nothing to do with me. Do you understand? And I don't feel no way about it. Do you understand what I'm saying? Because my mother wants full custody of Moshe's children. Do you understand? Everybody knows when you have a child in the UK, a lot of perks come with it. A lot of perks comes with it. In the situation that my mother's in, she needs those babies. Do you understand what I'm saying? She needs those babies. And this is the same woman that told Marisha, sign over the rights to the children. Let me be their guardian. Let me be the first contact. Do you understand? This is the same woman that told Marisha, let me be the first contact of the children because I want Guineas to come to England. Do you understand what I'm saying? So I don't know why Marisha will pick up herself and go and drop those kids after everything Maureen has done. You drop your children to this woman's house For what? This is why I said having children is not a joke. Do you understand? It's not a joke. You're no longer living for yourself when you decide to have babies. You're living for them. Your sister was supposed to collect them in the morning, she said, but she left them all day without nappies and refused to get some when your sister asked her to. She says she forgives you all. It's her who needs forgiveness. Brother, let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. And what people need to understand about me, yeah? I don't trouble people. I don't trouble people. You have to do something to me for me to be a very disrespectful person. Very disrespectful person. And I literally just text my sister without saying too much, because right now there's a lot going on. Like I said, whatever happened yesterday, a lot has gone on and phone calls have been made. And at this point, Mauritia's gonna have to learn the hard way. Take full responsibility for your kids. If you say mum is out of their life, stand firm on what you say. Because this woman has now gone on live to tell everybody there's no nappies for the baby. Come on, you're telling me that that can't be patterned? There's Tesco's around your corner from your house. You're telling me you can't leave the house and go get nappies for the kids? You've got to come on social media and tell the world that she left her babies all day with no nappy and certain things. For what? Why are you doing that? Why you always have to come on social media and put your kids' business out on social media? You know social media is a horrible place. You know social media don't like none of us. But you understand, there's a lot of enemies on this app. So you know social services has been, that social services has been involved in my life. And you know that people make malicious calls. You know that people be reporting me for no bloody reason at all. Now that they've closed their case and they've discharged their duty for me and baby Miracle, I don't have to deal with them again. Do you understand? Unless something serious happens again. And I'm not sitting here defending my sister, because at this point now it's like you're sinking yourself. You need to do better. You absolutely need to do better. You chose to have those kids. You need to wise up and do what you have to do as a mother. Do you understand what I'm saying? Because no one told you to lay on your back and go and give birth to 3 babies. You wanted to do that. And Maureen is just as bad. Do you understand? I'm holding both of them accountable. She's just as bad, because if you are babysitting your 3 grandchildren, why are you coming on social media to air out your daughter's business? Do you understand? Why are you even telling social media that the kids don't have nappies? Why are you telling the world that? No. There's a difference between me and Lady Carmel. When me and my sister had an argument about her leaving the children with me the whole day and messing up all my plans, I never come on social media and I never dragged her. Do you understand? I could have said a lot of things, because I know a lot of things. I could have said a lot of things. Do you understand? But I choose to not say those things, because at the end of the day, that's not what the argument's about. The argument's about you left your child with me. You left your child with me, come and pick up your kids. I don't need to get into her personal business. I don't need to tell the world the kids don't have this and the kids don't have that. I don't have to tell the world that. If I'm arguing with you because you didn't come pick up your children, that's all that needs to be discussed. I'm not about to go through tunnels. Do you understand what I'm saying? I'm not about to do that. My problem is my mum's sitting on social media knowing that social services has been lurking. And then you're talking about the kids don't have diapers. Then you're talking about this is going on. Come on now. Nappies is not, if you're a mum, you know nappies is not a big deal. Like, the corner shop sells nappies, for bloody hell. Uber Eats sells nappies, bloody hell. Tesco's, all these things that is literally walking distance from my mum, sells nappies. So coming online and doing all of those stuff, for what attention, for what gifts, for what money? Jesus, it's just too much. And this is why I tried to tell these young girls out here, yeah. And this is why I'm happy I've had my child late. I'm happy I decided to have my daughter late. I'm happy that I couldn't even breed 5 years ago. And I say it in the most humblest way ever, because when I did my first abortion, I'm glad I did my first abortion. I'm not all for abortions, but I'm glad that when I was 17 or 18, I can't remember what age I was, but it's between them two. I'm glad I decided to do abortion, because you know why? I would have been the bummest mum on this earth. I would have been one careless mother. Because at the age of 17, I was ready for no child. At the age of 17, I was running down man. I was in and out of police cells. I was not fit to be a mother. So I did what was best for me. If you are a young mum out there and you know you are not ready to be a mother, do what is right. Do what is right and go and get that child sucked out of you with a vacuum. And go take those pills. Do you understand? Go to BPAS. Because a lot of you girls think having a child is a flex. Having a child is a flex when you are a great mum. Having a child is a flex when you're doing what you need to do as a mother. But having a child so young, knowing that you are not ready to be a mother, is not okay. Because when a child is born, going out, partying, all these things, you can't just get up and do those things just like that. You need someone that's going to look after your children. That's why they say it takes a village to raise a child. It takes a village to raise a child. And it's not a joke when they say that. It takes a village to raise a child. And I'm not saying that when babies are born and a mother's back on her feet, she can't go out and have some fun. Of course you can do that. Of course. But when you're a mum, you need to have some form of responsibility. If you're going to go out and party, you come back at a reasonable time. You make sure your phones are charged. You bring your charger. As a mother, your phone should never be dead. Never. Your phone should never be dead, because if somebody has your child in their care, you as a mum need to be able to communicate, consistently check up. Every 2 hours or so, call in. Is the baby okay? Has the baby eaten? Has the baby slept? Do you understand what I'm saying? Your phone shouldn't be dead. And if I'm in a party and my phone's dead, best believe I'm leaving the party to go charge my phone somewhere. I don't care if it's in a corner shop, a chicken and chip shop. I am going to do that, because I need to consistently have my child, communication going through my child. Do you understand? And this is why I'm saying I'm not sitting here defending Marisha, because at the end of the day, I know Marisha's a good mum. She's a good mum. I'm not going to take that from her. She's a good mum. Do you understand what I'm saying? But she has dealt with a lot of trauma. She has dealt with a lot of shit. Do you understand what I'm saying? And she chose to, she chose to do what she did, and that's up to her. But I feel like she needs to understand that as much as you might need help, and as much as you might need, like, good morning, Miracle. Bath time. Hi. Say bye, Dada. Oh, not bye. Said later. As much as you might want to go out and party and these things. Oh my God. Oh, you keep cutting your nose. Oh no, we got to cut these nails. No, sorry, we have to cut your nails them. Oh no. Let me see. Look, babe, she cut her nose. Again? Yeah, gonna cut her nails. I need to get the thing. It's in my bag. Yeah. Mirror, your nails are long and you're scratching your face up. I guess I can just do this while I'm on live. Yeah, so back to what I was saying. At the end of the day, I hold Moshe accountable, because these things keep happening because Marisha's not changing her ways, and she has to change her ways. Now, Maureen, on the other hand, going on social media and talking about your grandkids like that, boy, God, Father God, oh God, man. Are you looking into the phone? All right, cool. Yeah, but there comes a point where, regardless of her being a good mom, she keeps using her trauma as a scapegoat. And that lacks of behaviour, 100%, 1000%. But you see, listen, there's so many people involved in the party. There's my mum, my aunties, my sisters, you know, my cousins. You're telling me my mum couldn't pick up the phone and call one of my aunties. My mum couldn't pick up the phone and call one of her sisters and her cousins, somebody in the family. But instead you choose to come on live and you're shouting at the babies. Not saying that I don't raise my voice at them too, because I give them tough love, do you understand? But I would never be on live and the kids are going crazy and I've told them to close the door and I've let them go mad and I'm not paying attention to them. No. I raise my voice at my nieces because they're in my rear view. I can see them and I'm watching them. You understand? But for her to come alive and tell people that the kids don't have nappies and they've been in the nappy all day, that is disgusting. And this is why I watch my mum and I watch how she treats Mauritius children, and I put it in my head and think, you're not going to treat my baby like that. You will never come on this app and disgrace my child. You will never come on this app and tell people my child's in one nappy for the whole day. I would take off my drawers and I will embarrass myself before you ever think you can do that to my pitney. You can never. Grandmother or no grandma, regardless if you are not happy with your daughter's parenting, regardless if you're not happy with how your child is moving as a mother, you don't come on this app and talk those kind of things when it comes to these kids, because these are the same people that have now gone and send this shit to social services. Do you see how life works? Do you see how it is? Marisha needs support for her father. No, she has. Let me tell you something about Santa. You understand? Let me tell you something about Santa. You see, Santa, Marisha's dad is called Santa. If you don't know who that is, Santa is his name. A phenomenal grandparent. Santa looks after those kids. Santa has always said to Marisha, if you need a break, drop the kids to my house. He don't do social media. He's not a social media person. He don't have TikTok. He don't have none of that. He does not do social media. There's times where I've seen Marisha pack the kids' clothes and drop them to their granddads, and nobody hears nothing back. Why? Because that man does not do social media. He literally calls Marisha and say, I know you need a break. Let me take the kids for the weekend. Great granddad. That's why I have the utmost respect for that man. That's why I'll do anything for that man, because he's absolutely amazing. He's an amazing person, honestly. And when I tell you lot amazing, he's amazing granddad. Do you understand what I'm saying? So I don't know why Marisha never took the kids to his house. I don't know why but you know, sometimes my mum will call Marisha and tell Marisha, oh, come bring the kids. And that's the part you lot are not seeing. The part you lot are not seeing is where my mum calls Marisha and wants the grandkids. And she would tell Marisha, bring the grandkids over. I want to see the grandkids. But then it's like every time Marisha falls for the trap and every time Marisha goes and bring the grandkids, everything goes on social media. Everything. Maureen can't come off live and look after the babies. You have to always be on live streaming everything when the babies are around. Bless you, mama. Like, come on now. But miracle, oh God, you don't even know how much mommy loves you. It's not fair that the baby's fathers just go live their life and not help. I don't think her problem is looking after them. It's because she left them there late and they had school the following day. Like I said, guys, like I said, I hold Marisha accountable for not being a parent that, you know, communicates with the people that have her children. I hold Marisha accountable for everything that's going on, because you can't blame everybody. You have to blame her as well, because at the end of the day, these things keep happening because of you. And until you change and until you fix up your situation and until you understand that when it comes to being a mother, communication is the most important thing. Communication is the most important thing. Whoever has your children, you should consistently check on them and make sure the babies have everything they need. This is why when my child's godmother takes Miracle, and let me make something very clear, even though that I know Melissa is a phenomenal godmother, right? It's not her child. And even though I know that my child is well taken care of in Melissa's presence, I'm still going to uphold my responsibility as a mother. I'm still going to call in and check up on my child. I'm still going to, ask if she needs anything, if you want me to transfer anything. I'm still going to do those things, even though I know that I don't have to do those things because Melissa would do everything. It doesn't mean just because somebody will do everything for your child, you leave them with that responsibility. You're still the mother to that baby. So that's why more time I know Melissa probably gets annoyed at me because I consistently message, is Miracle awake yet? Is Miracle okay? I'm actually really annoying as a mum. I'm really annoying. But I don't care. That's my baby. That's my life. But it's just really sad now. It's just really sad, the fact that these things are said on the media and now look. For what? For what? She should never have dropped those babies to Maureen's house. And she needs to be strong. You might need the help, but sometimes certain help is not good help. You might need the help from your mum, but sit down as a mother now. Sit down as a mum and hold a meditation to yourself and understand that, look, you drop your babies to Maureen's house and look what's on the media now. Look what's on the media now. Regardless of you not picking up your phone, regardless of you coming late to pick them up, regardless of you doing all these things, now look what's going on. The woman's on live talking about your kids don't have no nappies, your kid's been in one nappy the whole frigging day. Like, what? Like, come on. Me as a mum, I'll be so shamed. I'll be so shamed to hear these things. I'll be so shamed to hear these things. Maureen mentioned on her live the other weekend while she had the kids that she was the only who reached out to your sisters. Listen, when you lot are saying that Ren, you did the same thing, I never came on live and I never aired dirty laundries out. Do you understand? I never did that. I just cussed my sister out for leaving the kids with me for the whole bloody day and not answering her phone. So I understand the frustration that my mum's getting. That's why I said, oh, Marisha, accountable. You lot not listening to what I'm saying. You lot are picking and choosing what you want to hear. Maureen coming on social media and talking about she's had the kids the whole day and the mom hasn't come pick her up. I can't argue with my mum about that because at the end of the day, I know how it feels because Marisha has left the kids with me and not picked up her phone and come 24 hours later to pick them up. So I understand what Maureen's saying. But you see, there's certain things you do not say. You understand? When it comes to the nappy situation, I wouldn't have said that on the media. If Marisha was to leave her child with me again and I couldn't hear from Marisha for 24 hours, I wouldn't come online and say my nieces and nephews don't have no nappies. That's an absolute embarrassment. Nappies, what cost so cheap? What, £5 for a diaper? £6.99 for a packet of Pampers? Like, coming on live and, venting and ranting about she's not come to pick up the kids. Okay, I understand that because I've done that. And even though I've done that, that wasn't right for me to do. But I did it out of frustration and out of stress because I've got my own daughter and I'm looking after two more other kids. It's a lot. Do you understand? So I totally understand that. But you see, my sister is depressed right now. She is going through a lot of shit in her personal life. She's still grieving from the loss. You never, as a mum, I've not grieved. So I don't really know how grieving is when you lose a baby like that. But Marisha has gone through a lot and I feel like she doesn't really have that support behind her. She doesn't really have that support behind her other than her dad, who's actually really helpful when he needs to show up. But honestly, I pray for her and I hope that she gets the courage. Come, Mira, time to have a shower. I'll wait about there. Don't want to keep it. Where's your blue bath? Why you keep touching the screen? Theo? Babe? Is the blue... I got hiccups. Is the blue bath in there? I'm just going to use another bucket to bath her in. Son, beat me, no man. Mighty God of Daniel. Hush, my baby, hush. Daddy's in the bathroom. Mummy's got a bath here. Make them kill their dreams. Bomba, I said up, man. No, this water's bloody hot. Why is it hot? It went on my phone. Oh. Hold on. Babe? Theo? I need a bucket, babe. This one's broken. When you're coming, can you bring the blue bucket? And a towel for Miracle. Nice. Mummy don't want you to overheat. Let's go back in the shade. Oops. I just wet her up. Miracle. She keeps cutting her face. These nails are going to get cut today. They're too long. But I don't understand because I cut them 4 days ago. So how the hell does these nails grow so much? Well, that means you're growing, innit? It's not sweat, guys. I just washed her face so that it cools her down so she's not overheating. I've yet to hear Miracle make noise. Jamaica's so good for her. Well, my baby don't really cry, you know. Miracle's a happy baby, you know. A very happy child. Innit, Mira? Bless you. Bless you. We're going to bath you. We're going to wash your hair, girl. Because we're going to go see Granddad. You're going to see your other Granddad. Look, Mummy's not happy. Look, look at you cut your nose. Why you don't stop? Itch your face, girl. You're getting dark, you know. Oh, my God. You're getting dark. You're getting dark. Say hi. Say hi. Stop grabbing my ear. Say hi. You can't even walk. Give me this. Keep it halfway like this. Can I have your hand? Are we going to show them morning routine? We're going to show them morning routine. Guys, she's crawling now. She crawls. Oh, my baby's crawling. Gal crawl. I need to get my SIM card today. No, give me back. No, you're going to drop it on the floor, please. And we've got to sterilize it. We don't have time for that right now, girl. Because we are got far today. Today we are going to see Granddad. We're going to see Granddad. Link up with my brother. Let me see. Leave it alone. Leave it alone. For the Christmas holiday, I might just take one of my nieces, you know. I might just take one of my nieces to give Moshe a break. Hi. Say hi. Say hi. My name's Miracle. Thank you. Yeah. Look. I said it, so pour the water in there. And guys, look, I got dog bloods that Theo sorted out. Got to big up my baby dad all the time, you know. Big him up. There's another bag. Got some, all been dried, wrapped around. These are very big. These ones are massive. Thanks, babe. Can you get her soaps? Might be in Ingrid room. Minanoa. Ingrid is the last one that had it. So guys, if you want to order some dog blood, let me know. Message me. We got some available. Sanisha went and shipped some today. When I finish bath and sort my daughter out, I'm gonna send the people their tracking number. Me don't give a fuck. You call my name. Hello. Hi. Let's bath Miracle. So what I do is I just put Miracle in the water. Hold on, mama. Well, I know. Hmm? It says, babe, it says soap in there. Hiya. Hi. We're gonna get your Marcella. Let me teach you mothers something, okay? When I came to Jamaica, Miracle had a very bad cold. The doctor gave me medication or whatever to give her, like medicines, yeah? And she had an injection before she left. Chat, can you hear me? Before I continue, I want to make sure you lot can hear me. Right, so my daughter had the injection, and the injection caused a lot of rashes all over her body, and I started panicking. I even had a mental breakdown. I started crying because I thought something was really bad. So in one of my vlogs, you're going to see me take her to the hospital, because I honestly, you see me, I'm a type of mum, yeah, when something is wrong and I don't know the answers to it, I have to rush to NHS. I got to see a professional. So obviously, when they gave her the injection, I was monitoring her, and then I saw all these things on her body, and I was like, what is going on? Like, what is this? So I called NHS, and they told me to go into the hospital. So I went in the hospital. So in one of my vlogs that I'm going to put out, you're going to see that we went to the hospital together, and I was like really stressed the hell out. It was a reaction to the injection. So, and then obviously a couple of days after, the fever went, and then she got a cold, and the cold was so bad, but the rashes were still there. So okay, we went to the beach, went Elsha Beach when I was wearing the orange two-piece. You're waiting on my phone, little girl. Mosquitoes are biting me. I can feel it. Oh gosh. So we went to Elsha Beach, and there was a Rasta man that literally is always at the beach, and he was telling us like he noticed, he brought it to our attention. He's like, oh, she have a call, man, look, her nose is running. So he said, go in the sea, go in the water, and go dip her in the water 3 times. We was like, is there a reason why we have to dip her 3 times? And I was like, no, Thea, don't do it. Like, I was a bit, you know me, I'm always paranoid on the edge of things when it comes to Miracle. So he was like, go in the water and dip her like this. So obviously, other people around there were saying, yeah, man, I chill. So we dipped her, and and everything went. Thank you, babe. The cold went. The rashes on her body went. It all disappeared. You see the time when we got her, you see the time when we brought her home? You see when we brought her home? Everything that was on her chest is no longer there. And I was thinking, how? Like, Miracle, you've shit in the water. Oh my God. This is the 4th time you've done this. The 4th time you keep pooing in the water, babe. What's going on? Is the water making you feel easy or something? Come on now, you got to get out now. We've got to, yeah, get out. 4 times now. Every time I bath you in this bucket, you shit in there. What's wrong with you? Eh? Why you keep shitting in there? It's not a toilet, Miracle. Come, help me, please. A lizard. Ooh. So yeah, that's when I started realizing how powerful the salt water is, because the cold went, and the rashes on her body went. Salt water is very powerful. I didn't even know this. It's good to educate yourself, you know. You learn a lot from the elderly. Oh God. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, you learn a lot from them. You learn a lot. You can sit down more. Wait, let Mummy wash off her legs. This water feels so good. This water feels so good. Nice. Hands. She does this. Hands. You're so beautiful, little girl. How old was the best? I wouldn't trust her to put bath salt. Yeah, so like we put her in the sea. I have videos in my phone. I was vlogging. And yeah, he said dip her 3 times, so we dipped her 3 times. And I don't mean dip as in like you're trying to baptize the child. I mean, like, you know, dip, like you just give them a gentle little dip. So we dipped her 3 times, and when she came up, everything came out her nose, everything was here, like all the snogs and the bogies was there. And then when I wiped her off, I didn't notice it. When I wiped her off and we came home and I gave her a bath, like a proper bath now, because you know salt water, you can't leave the salt on their skin. You have to bath them after that. So when we got home and I bathed her, I looked at her and I went, Theo, look, it's gone. And he said, yeah, at the start, take it away. I was like, oh my goodness. And then I went back to the pictures that I took when it happened, when we went to the hospital in London, in England, sorry. And I took a picture of how her chest looked before, and I couldn't believe my eyes. I was like, what? Put it down. Put it down. Milk, put it down. Leave it alone. Right. Don't run with your mother. Hands. Good girl. Water. Water. This is what you call water, mama. Water. Water. Got to try to keep it at the sun as possible, you know, because I need to tell Millie to bring me some Marstella. I need to send her money to bring me Marstella. I only bought one like an idiot. And then I had to go buy a Vino, but I don't want to use a Vino because I like to continue using what my daughter uses from birth. I don't want to change her, you know. Mugu, sit down, please. Stop standing up. You're going to drop. And your dad will beat me up for it. Oi, sit down. What are you getting up for? She's crawling. She's standing up now on her own. Listen, little girl, you're scaring me out here. Look, they don't want to see you. Hey, take the bottle. Just sit down. Please, sit down. You're going to raise my blood pressure in here. Oh, let me sit. It's wet here, but I didn't wee myself. I'm sitting on the wet bench. No, Theo's too overprotective. But I say to Michael, stop. He said, don't chat to my daughter like that. All I'm telling you to do is stop. Don't chat to my picnic like that. You can't tell me nothing. I brought her into this world, mate. With the help of your seaman. Baby, say hi. Say hi. Come. Nice. Okay, like this. Very cool. Say hi. Look. Say hi. She don't want to say hi. She loves the water. Because it's so hot, she's enjoying it. No, she's not drinking it. Are you mad? This ain't clean water. This ain't drinking water. I don't let her drink it. Come, wash off your face. Trying to think what outfit we're putting onto you. I'm wearing orange today, I think. So you're gonna match me. Oi, stay in there. Stay in there. Oh, shit, too much water now. Too much water. Uh-oh. Babe? Theo? Where there? Turn it off. No, I'm on my live. Turn it off. Turn it off. Yeah, thank you. I'm getting my hair done tomorrow. And I've got to take it out. I'm only getting my hair done for the review for the company because they keep messaging me. And then I'm going to take it out a couple of days later because my birthday here, my appointment's booked for my birthday. The Millie arrives soon. But guys, I'm going to go now because I need to sort Miracle out. Then I need to have a shower. And then we need to leave because we got a long day today. I need to charge up all my devices. I've got to charge up my iPhones. My cameras need to be charged. So I'll speak to you guys later. Thank you guys for tuning in today. Miracle, say bye. Look at you standing up, my baby. Everyone later.